Hey, how's it going? I'm Dan Fredenberg. This is Improve at Chess. Today I'm joined with Jason Williams. How you doing today, Jason?
I'm doing pretty well, Dan. How are you doing today?
I'm great because I get to hang out with smart people, and that's why we're doing chess in general now. Jason, you and I have some engineering experience, in common as far as like background goes. And I personally found when I was in engineering, I'd say that your average engineer is at least two standard deviations of intelligence above just average. Like, does that sound anything like something that you'd be willing to contact? Like, I know that engineers sometimes they're super clueless in other areas, but does that match your experience at all?
Maybe. I don't know. I hang around a lot of engineers, so like my average is already there, but
Mhm.
I've known some not so smart engineers in my time too. So
Right, right. That'll do it. But we're both in commercial real estate. We syndicate buildings, all that kind of stuff. But the first thing we're going to do today, we're doing some chess. It's 7 minutes of hers. We're going to do some chess puzzles. This is my favorite thing. And the timer's already up. That wasn't the noisiest intro, but whatever. So now we got black to move. We're going to figure out some puzzles. I need to set my timer here. Let's make it happen. Set timer 7 minutes. So it's going to do it. Okay, 7 minutes. Black to move. Okay, so queen can go. I'm not saying move it yet. So queen can go to h3 for check. And then your bishop's covered. It can't move there. That's mate, isn't it? I think
yeah, I think that's mate.
so. You want to just go ahead and do it because nothing's stopping you from doing it. Cool. Next. Okay, black to move. So if your queen goes to f2, then the only open spot is
Here.
h2 for him.
H
Oh yeah, or h3. You can do either one, and you won't be moving up that way. Wow, weird. Or maybe it's actually supposed to be going to e3, which would force it go to the king to go to h2, and then yeah, but that's just like an infinite loop, isn't it? Um, hmm.
we go here. We'll move here.
And it could go, yeah, to h2, and it can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. Like that seems to be the strongest move. Um, Even though f2 is also an option, so either f2 or e3. Oh yeah, you can't go to f2. Oh yeah, sorry, no, there's a pawn blocking that rook, so it's actually okay to take that. Okay, so if you do that, then yeah, you still wouldn't be able to slide over,
Hmm.
and that's not covered. Wow, it sure looks like that f3, or sorry, the e3 is the strongest move, doesn't it?
Yeah, F2. Yeah, F2. I mean, then you're duplicating this row, so it'd probably be better to go diagonal here. So you block off all of that.
Oh, right, because then you can go, yeah, because then you can go to f4 to cover h2 on the next move.
F.
So you're right that F2's interesting. But yeah, you can still do that. You can get away with that if you go to E3 as well. So maybe that's what it is E3, and then on the next move it'll be F4 with your queen.
So if he moves,
Yeah,
he'll have to move here.
yeah. And then if he moves there and you move to F4 with your queen,
If we move here, he'll have to go here,
yeah.
and then mate him there.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
No, because the queen will get me here.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. That's no good, right? Yeah. So that doesn't change the fact that F2 doesn't seem as cool as E3. So E3 there.
So I think this is probably the best move, at least for right now.
Okay, the other thing that I think might come up is G4. If we can whittle away to G4, that's covered by the pawn.
Hmm.
But yeah, it still does look like E3 is the best move. You willing to try it, or you want to still think it through?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the spot. Oh,
Nope.
it didn't like that. Wah, wah. Let's try some more. So, do you want to try F2 next? Yeah. Okay. And now you can slide the rook over to H1. Oops. All right. Next puzzle. Okay. What do we got? White to move. So,
It's,
yeah. So H6 is check. And if he takes it, you've got your doubled up. Yeah, your queen can go ahead and take. Yeah, I actually do think it's probably H6 with the knight because your
and
queen can
then,
take the rook regardless of if the pawn takes it.
yeah,
That sure looks like it. And kill the rook with the queen. Kablamo! Nice. Next. Okay.
white to move.
Wow. Okay, so if you sack your queen, then no, it's not going to be sacrificing the queen because your rooks have no ability to put in check.
Yeah. Um,
But it
so
might be something like moving your rook to D3, the other one, yeah. It might be that so that it can slide over.
there
Yeah, and
and
then
there.
but then the pawn can kill it if you do that. So that means it's stuck. Oh, maybe it's all the way to H3 so it can end up on H7. That seems like a lot of moves.
Yeah, I think that's too many moves. So what checks can we do right now?
Yeah, you can sack the queen two different ways. So either where you
Take him
said where you take the
there
rook.
or
Yeah.
take the rook. You
Uh,
take the rook, he'll have to take it with his queen.
oh wait, this king, yeah.
I mean his king.
Yeah. And then wow, this sucks.
There's nothing else really after that.
Yeah, so I don't think that's it. Um, as far as other things, oh, that's 7 minutes of puzzles. So
We didn't get very far.
yeah, we didn't. We did like three puzzles in 7 minutes. Um,
We
let's see.
finishing this puzzle before we move on?
That's what I've been doing. I also think that maybe, oh, I guess I can play this thing again because people just love it. There you go. See, because I don't see other things too, right? Like sacrificing your rook by taking that bishop.
Bishop
That doesn't seem to get us anywhere, even though, oh, it is because if he takes it
doesn't
with his
out
pawn,
take
then you
his
can take his
queen.
queen and its check. So I bet you that's actually it. Is
What if
to
he takes it with there?
then you can
I mean, if I take it,
that's
then he'll
garbage.
take me with the pawn.
And then you could take the queen. Yeah, so but like yeah, you're right that if he takes it with the rook, then
But do it anyway.
I think you're gonna lose some points. But no, it was right. Okay, so now, yeah, okay, yeah, it's just you end up material. Big brain, good job. So next I gotta switch so that I'm showing my chest because now it's time to beat the bot. Time to beat the bot. Here we go. Here's my screen now. I guess I'll make that even bigger. And of course it's cut off a little bit now that I hit some stuff. It doesn't like that. I'll put this up here, see if doing this, does that help? Yeah, that helps. And then I move this like there. There we go. Now we can see everything. So we're going to beat the bot. It looks like I can still play against mom with cookies. That was a special Mother's Day thing. You want to play against mom with cookies? She's only got 800, so I think we can beat her without too much difficulty. Or is that too low of an elo for you?
You can play mom with cookies, I guess.
Okay, we're going to play mom with cookies and we're going to play it on challenge with no assists. Okay, we start off. So recently, I've been noticing that the AI, the bots always recommend starting off with F3 and not E4, which is what most people figure would be the first thing. So, do we want to do it the computer?
So
We
are
want.
we beating the bot or are we guessing the bot on
We're
this one?
beating the bot. We're beating the bot first. We're playing against the bot, trying to beat it. Set
Then
timer 7 minutes.
I would play as a person and not a bot.
Well, so you want to start off with an E4 opening? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
You guessed
Okay,
wrong.
that's well. Now it's we're not even trying to guess. We're just trying to win.
No,
So
I was joking.
yeah. So do we want to do to defend so we can move? We can do Scotch.
Sure, I don't know the terms, but yeah.
Okay. So Sicilian defense. Okay. So okay. So now.
Oh,
So
your
now.
audio's messing up.
Well, is it back yet?
No,
No. Because they keep Nope.
there
Oh.
you go.
Okay. Cool. So I got my microphone back. All right. So the ways to deal with this, we can either threaten like that, we can cover like that, or we can block like that.
I say bishop.
Bishop, sure. Let's do it. Okay. So now we can move that right there so we can castle.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to do that? Okay. Cool. Okay. So now, ooh, that's a smart move. Because now if I do this, he can just take because this is now blocked with this
Yeah.
bishop.
Well, I
So,
mean, he can't do anything right now, anyways. Just castle.
okay. Okay. So that's now there. Okay. So if we do that, then we can threaten with this, which is check. If he moves, then we'd end up getting a fork with the knight.
Yeah.
And that's even if he does block like that. So, do you want to try getting aggro with the knight? See
I
if.
think so.
All right, sure. Let's see what happens. Okay, so now I can put him in check like that. Um,
What does that gain us, though?
Nothing, but
What's
this here would allow us to take his rook on the next move.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, take the rook.
Yep.
Oh, that my bishop's
Well,
gonna die. That's what's going on here. So I can move that right
just
there, or the queen can go right here.
I say get your knight out.
Oh, this one right here, like that? Or
No,
oh,
the
you
other
mean
way.
right here on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. All right, cover him like that. Okay, so now we take the rook.
Yep.
Okay. Nom 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 nom. Okay, so now that's there. Um, we can put him in check. No, we can't because of the knight. So next up,
We can put him in check with the bishop like we were going to do.
oh yeah, because he's covered.
Doesn't get us anything except make him get defensive.
Sure, I'm up for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so now he's there, and now I can go check like that, but he can just block, and I got nothing else fun going on. I was gonna say that I can threaten right here, but then he'd just take and it'd take, and it'd be just kind of shit. I mean, golly. I mean, garbage.
Yeah.
Sholly.
So mm,
Okay. So if the queen goes there, yeah, no, it doesn't really have a whole lot of space to move around. Maybe we can start like
start moving
attacking with the
pawns.
pawn. Yeah, advance to try and mess
That's what
with it.
I'm thinking.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you're thinking B4
Yeah.
when I got there. Okay, cool. Let's see what that does. Okay, one more.
Yeah.
This is covered by the knight. This isn't covered. Oops. Okay. So now what have I got? Got that to cover the pawn as well. Double cover it, but this isn't going as well as I'd like.
We need to get that bishop out of there so we can get the knight from that back corner. It's kind of
You talking about the dark square bishop or the light squared one?
so the knight over there in H8.
Uh huh.
We need to start getting him out. He's in no man's land, not doing anything. The
Yeah.
only the only safe move is where that bishop is right there that you're on.
So we could move. No, that's covered. That's covered by this knight and supports
Yeah.
this pawn a little bit more. That's not bad. Want to try
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, and this is check.
Yep.
So check.
I think so.
Okay. So now we don't want to be threatening because that can go whammo as soon as it moves. Um,
We need to get our queen and rooks out, I think.
yeah, we're pretty tied up here. That was 7 minutes. 7 minutes to beat the bot. 7 minutes to beat the bot. So we could go to
Can't
predict the
say
bot.
anything while the beat the bot thing is on.
Yeah, and I also have to
Oh,
fix that dark ending to the clip. But yeah, so we can actually come back to this and finish it off after, and we can do predict the bot in a different account.
okay.
So, all right, let's pause. Okay, now we move on to predict the bot. We're going to predict the bot, and we're going to go against Lee, the Taiwanese one that's friendly again. Here we go. She's doing that, and
I
what?
can't see what she's doing yet.
Yeah, it's coming back in a second. There we go. So we're playing black. We could go Karo Khan, which is that, and then that. Uh, oh yeah, but we need to guess what the bot's going to open with. I think the bot's going to open with what's that, E5.
Well, earlier you were saying the bots are starting to open more with the knights.
Yeah,
Is
but
that
that
not
was
the
with white.
case?
Yeah, with white, it always does this these days.
Oh,
So black, I'm not sure.
yeah.
So
I have no clue which opening they want to do. So
okay, yeah, they mirror. Okay, what's next? Okay, there it is. So I think it's going to do this to cover.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Okay, let's see what it did. Yay! All right, next up. Yeah, so generally they ignore that. This is cool because it's got the queen as backup. So, you got any guesses?
That sounds good to me.
It says
Nope.
no, it's going to kick the bishop. Going flat out to Rui Lopez. Do you think it's going to continue to kick?
I know what I would do. I would continue to kick.
Okay, what does the bot say? It says, nope, I'm going here. Next, it's going to say, okay, it castled. So is it going to continue that development or is it going to kick the bishop? Got anything?
It won't try to get that bishop out so it can castle.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Oh, well, that's castling long. Oh, you're saying this one here. So you're thinking like what, like that?
Yeah.
Let's see what it says. The answer is, oh, it says just to there. Okay. So
I'm sure
now, yeah,
it
castle.
wants to castle. Yeah.
Nope. Now it
Oh,
kicks the bishop. What have we
did you
got?
watch those videos of Chat GPT and Bard playing?
I've seen a few. Yeah, Chat GPT plays very weird. There's no two ways about it. But
Yeah, Bard does too. So
oh, cool. All right. So now that that's there, it's threatening right here, which doesn't totally matter. Is he going to finally castle, or will it? Well, this is starting to get a little bit yuckier.
I think it's going to castle.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it's going to do this.
Nope. Nope. Going to get yuckier.
Yeah, D6. Yeah, it doesn't really mind when it's doing all this sort of stuff. Okay, so wow. Oh, I was gonna say that that's free, but it's not free. What do we got here? I have
Will it
no
castle
idea.
now?
Yeah, yeah, there you go. Yeah, castle. That's as good as. That's right, castling. Okay. I guess this is a good time to mention that I'm pretty sure all humans suck at chess. Robots will always win, but I should just throw that out there. Um,
So we need to move some pawns so we can move our pieces around.
Something like that. Um,
Yeah.
that's a two-parter, which kind of sucks. I don't know. Let's just see what's next. Oh, it's doing that. Okay, far out.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we can move our pieces around.
Yeah. Okay, so that's now done. Is it going to take to clear up some space? Because it'd be take and then take and then take and then take and then take. So I don't think
So
it's going
we,
to take.
uh, I don't think so either.
It wouldn't surprise me if it's going to do something ridiculous like that, or maybe even this.
What about moving the pawn to d5?
He,
The other
Robert
one?
is a pawn on e5.
No, d5.
Oh,
The
d5.
one.
That there. I don't
Yeah.
know. What's the computer say? Oh, it says this. Sport this knight that's not under attack, I guess. Mm, mm,
So now the queen is out of that question. Wonder if he
yeah.
would take now. I don't know.
I don't know either. What's it say? Oh, there you go. Close but no cigar. Fun. Um, if it takes, then he's got all sorts of ammo. Oh wow, he's got this too. Um, so I think he's just gonna leave that there.
Or move it forward.
It might even be this. to threaten that bishop.
What about that pawn to D? No, what is that? A to B4.
Pawn before. Oh, like that push
Yeah,
might be. What does it say? Oh, take that
take.
one. Captures always make her happy. It says. Okay, so that's that. So now I think push is a lot more likely.
Yeah,
What does it say? Oh, okay. Oh, it's for this fork right here.
yep.
I think anyway. Is it? No. That is an awesome move. I'm impressed. Okay. So now that's there. Um,
So take, I would think.
or does he do the fork? Oh, you're thinking pawn take, right? That
Yeah, either take a rook and lose a knight or lose a knight.
okay. So that's back. I'm still leaning towards that.
Yeah,
It's got queen. A queen as backup, which is kind of cool. Oh, what do you say? Come on, robot. Oh, it says go over here to get out of trouble. Oh, oh, oh. That's gross.
yeah.
But there's no counterplay.
No, what's it say?
Yeah, I call uncle. Oh, okay. Oh, brutal. So that's it. Really didn't like that. Oh, are we gonna see some fireworks? Kablamo, kablimo, something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's find out. Oh, okay. So I think it's this one.
You don't think it's that other one?
Yeah. Oh, it is the other one. She was hoping for a quick win. Okay, so this is not as good as it looks because he can do that.
And there's a bishop right there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bishops are tricky. If there's been a bishop in the same spot for 3 turns, it gains invisibility.
Yeah, it really does. That
Yeah,
threatened. Uh,
setting the rook, probably.
I don't know. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. That's check. I don't know. What you gonna do, robot? It's gonna do this, of course. What the? Why? I don't get that at all.
Don't either.
Um. So now if he does this and he takes, then I get a rook
Yeah, trade a knight for a rook,
and a pawn.
pawn,
What does it say? Whoa! It's in this because it's
trade
gonna.
a
Oh, okay.
rook.
Because I got two moves, so now it's gonna be the knight right there, so it can do that. But let's see. Yeah, kablamo. Uh-huh. So this would defend the bishop.
Yeah,
Oh, hang on. No, that's even better because it threatens that and defends that.
probably that one then. Yeah,
Yeah, but of course it could just take the bishop. What's it gonna do? What's that one? Oh, that's even better, right? Because it does the fork and also that. Oh, so we're trading a bishop for but this one could come take there. He'd take there. I'd take there. Yeah, that's not bad. What's it say? Hey, it says
yep,
take that, and then if it takes that, Okay. Now we oh, but yeah, that's covered now. I don't know what it's gonna do.
I don't know either. What does it say?
All right, let's find out. Okay, so
It's gained invisibility. See,
yeah, but I don't see what's so great about it.
I don't either. Unless
So
it's just into swapping pieces right now.
that's weird. What's it say? Oh, okay. Oh, wow, cool. Pinning the rook to the bishop. I like that. Okay, so now if I take it, I'm gonna lose that piece, but huh. Wonder if it's gonna be like some weird thing like this, and then that, and then
So
taking the
if we take it, no, can't do that. If we put it in check,
uh
that knight will take our knight.
I don't see any way
Oh,
to put them in check though.
never mind.
Eyes
I
were
was
playing trick on us.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh that threatens the rook, and then if he takes, I can take it, and then I have this going too.
But if you do that, he'll take our bishop because that knight's protecting the bishop right now.
Oh, yeah, but then I take the knight.
So nothing is attacking the knight right now.
Yeah. All right, what's it
So
say? It
move.
does. It says this.
Okay. So why wouldn't he take our bishop
I
and
don't
then
know.
take the knight?
It's either that or that, right?
I think it's
You think it's
taking
the
the
rook?
bishop.
Let's see what it says. It says take the knight. Because now this is pinned. That is an interesting strategy. So now I think it's this.
Yeah, why didn't he put it in check?
I don't know.
Or was there a pawn there?
Yes, there
Okay.
was a pawn there, so that's
So
why.
so take the bishop then.
Yeah, with the rook. Chekorama. Okay, so now
So now fork the pawn and the rook,
for
threatening to put the king in check with the bishop.
no, because it can take.
Oh yeah, going the wrong way.
Yeah, like that. So
What about moving the f7 pawn to f6?
there.
Yeah, get that pawn out of the way,
Possible.
and
What's
then check him,
it says? Take the pawn. I'm gonna
or
take.
that gets him out of the way also.
That's what I think.
I think so too.
Let's see. Oh no, it's that obviously. Robots. Okay. So he's trying to take that. I don't really care. So is it this now? I don't know. What does it say? It says this. Oh, and it gets defended by the bishop. Cool. Because he's going to start trying to promote. Well, that's check now. Um, and then we move. Well, I don't know. What do you say? I didn't set a timer, so I think we need to speed this up a little bit here. Okay, so now we have check available. He's backed up two different ways. Um, I like this.
So if we put him in check, where can he go?
Oh, like this? Okay, so if he's in check, he can go here, he can go here, he can go here. No, he can't. Can't do that last one. So he can go here or here.
Well, if we move the
And then
pawn,
that'll
he
be
no,
check.
he can't.
And then,
And we can move the bishop down.
yeah, like that. Yeah.
We need to watch out for that rook though. So I
So,
think it's putting them in check.
let's find out. It's not. Okay, so this check, possibly. Yeah, because this can't get moved any further. What do you say? It's this. So weird. Um, what? Eh? I don't know. What do you got? Oh, it's up there. Okay. So that doesn't let him move up any further. Can't do that. So now is it check? That would cause him to move there. This guy has no way to get over there, but at least he could take that. Eh,
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the next move? Just tell us what to do. Check. Okay. And now what? Maybe, oops. Yeah, that, which is an illegal move. So maybe it's that so that it can do that. Oh, but then it loses. Well, yeah, so if he goes there, then I go like that. So what do you say, computer? It's this. Oh, now I can do this.
Yep.
Yeah,
And now the rook takes
yeah,
pawn.
and that's game over.
Yep.
Make sure that's what it says. Whip boop. There you go. That was it. That was predict the bot. Predict the bot. All right, and then let's watch a game. Oh, there you go. Alexandra Botez. Okay, let's do this one. All right, that was Predict the Bot, and let's go through the game review just to see, like, because like sometimes the bot will actually criticize its own suggestions when you go through the game review. Okay, so it's saying that
So this was a
Lee
level 800 pot.
negative. This was a level 2000 bot.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's what we were going with
Oh,
here.
this is predict the bot, which we're
Yes.
trying to guess what it was doing.
Right, right. So we're going through the game review to see what the game review thinks of each bot's moves. And so hopefully we're also going to figure out some new tricks or new ways to look at the board, and we'll see how it goes. So it was a book move to start out with e4. That's nothing new. Okay, so we got symmetry. We got goes under attack, covering the e5 pawn with the knight, and then white decides to pin. He says, "Get out of here, bishop," and the bishop says, "All right, I'll give you that much space." And then he did this. So this was a little bit weird for me. I guess it's cool because it opens the attack on that and it defends when that does it. But like, we were assuming he was going to tell the bishop to back off, and I remember he waited pretty late for that, right?
Um,
So he
yeah,
castled right there. Okay, so in that move right there, yeah, that one I was like, okay, and that actually that ended
that's a
up screwing him, didn't it?
that's a textbook move.
Yeah. So that's still okay, so it says it's oh yeah, I can explore it right here. But anyway, white moves over there. Still a book move, still a book move. Okay, that's still a book move. Like, I don't get it. Okay, well, it does say Morphe defense and my Smyslov defense. Okay, so like this is okay, like you got some pretty strong pawn structure across here, and it's in an interesting spot. And like that's fairly solid. Okay, but I don't know, whatever. So he does that, and that's still a book move. So we're still on the opening. This is move 8. Yeah, now we're on move 9. Okay, still basically still basically even. See, like I'm always really coy to do that. Like one of my old things that I guess I read a long time ago is like, these guys are defenders, so leave them the hell alone. If your king is hanging out over here, then like stick around. But you end up getting suffocated back there fairly frequently. So maybe, and I notice robots whenever I watch like what's it, Alpha Zero. Whenever I watch Alpha Zero games, I notice that it advances with pawns quite aggressively. But anyway, it's still a book move. Um, Now we got 2 pawns out for white. Okay,
So we're outside of the opening now. This is the first non-book move.
holy smokes. Okay, so knight comes out. He says that was a good move. This was yeah, this is just good. So it says that was excellent, but moving the rook was just good. And now white has an almost 1 pawn advantage. So next up, he's now putting pressure on here, knowing that if he does get that opportunity, he can bring the business with the rook. And like that's kind of nifty, except you got all sorts of nastiness back here. So I don't know what the point of opening up, like starting your attack with that is. But I guess there's not a whole lot you can do over here. Anyway, so it says that's the best move for black. And then that's the best move to recover control of the center here. It says, I don't care about this pawn because I already castled over here, I guess. So now that's an excellent move, it says, but it's not the best. I can actually hit this and it'll tell me what the best move was. That was the best move.
Hmm.
So now that is Stockfish disagreeing with the hint that we got earlier. It says, okay, it's an excellent move, but it's not the best move. So it's
So yeah, I wonder how the 2000 AI works because I mean it's still the same engine, but what does it do? Like go in and pick like the fifth and sixth and seventh worst moves or something, or do you know
yeah,
how it
I
works?
think it's exclusionary. Okay, so what happens is it says, okay, like you're not allowed to do like top 10 results or something like that. Like I think there's some sort of randomizer. Usually randomizers are programmed with time. So it just does a time check and finds out, what date and time it is, like how many seconds since 1969. And then it would have an algorithm to decide, okay, so this is the move where you blunder, and I figure it probably excludes all moves that would be considered. Well, I guess so. Maybe see, like I figured it's saving copies of the games, and then it has a database saying that this is like, because I've seen it before in here where they actually show the distribution of times that it's been attempted on chess.com and how many ended up in a win, how many ended up in a loss, and how many ended up in a draw. So like they must have at least saved that data. But as far as a status of best or excellent, great, miss, blunder, things like that. Like I assumed it saved it. So maybe it has a saved database of blunders. Like I know that they say that there's more possible chess games than there are atoms in the universe, but
I don't know.
but that shouldn't stop us, right?
No.
Yeah, it's no big deal. All right, but anyway, so bishop comes over here. That's an excellent move. It's not the best. The best, of course, would be taking it with the. I
On.
guess, yeah, I guess it's to get this party started this way to just gobble up that way? Is that what's going on here? Is that why that's actually best?
Maybe.
I don't know. But anyway, that's not what the bot told us to do. And Lee fights back with this, which is an inaccuracy. So, like, the best move for Lee would have been that. But even that, it's still like not even a full pawn advantage. It's still basically even. So, anyway, so she did that. And then our bot did the best move, which was takey takey. And then that took, and then that was an inaccuracy. It thinks that it should have done that. Wow. So it doesn't care that this can come down. Presumably, you get that or that, and that'd be check with all this here. Like, that's some nasty stuff. But anyway, so then white, so Lee does this, which is an inaccuracy. The best would have been this. Why the heck is that the best?
Putting
Okay, it's
pressure on a
nice.
bishop.
Yeah. But instead, he did the knight thing, or she did the knight thing here. So that puts pressure on nothing. So that might be the blunder. That might be like the deliberate thing that brings her down to a 2000.
Okay.
Because, yeah, like that's a pretty iffy move, right? Like, I guess maybe you can try and do this and then this. Like, that's a serious move, right? Oh, no, because you could still get nailed by this bishop. So, no, that's just trash. Um, yeah, so that's basically the blunder. But the blunder isn't even a blunder. Okay, so it says this is a good move. So it's not the best. The best would have been threatening with the pawn is back up and the rook is back up. Okay, fine. But that's not what happens. And then this guy backs off, which is a mistake. It's an actual mistake because the best move would have been this. Um, yeah, especially this. Yeah, right. And the queen over here. So hang on. So this is what happens, and that was a mistake. And that's the best move. It told us to do the best move with this knight. Um, is it no? So I don't know if it's thinking about doing that and then that and then that and then that. But no, this one needs to go too. Man, he's got to clear out both of those knights. Why is that the best move?
I have no idea.
I see it opens an attack on the queen, right? So that's cool. Um,
Maybe that's it.
I
Start
guess so.
swapping queens.
Yeah, wow. Okay, kablamo. And that was an inaccuracy. That was a bad move by Lee. She shoulda, coulda, woulda moved over here, which sets up for what? Oh, just what? I I that's the
That's
best. And, okay, so show moves says, oh, because then you can that what? I don't get it. I 100% don't get that. Okay, so all right. Well, anyway, does that takes the queen. That's the best move. Okay, yeah, I
yep.
remember we were talking about this one, right? And okay, that's a mistake because Lee should have done that, which is different. At least it protects that still. Okay. Far out. All right. So black does this, which is the best move. And it threatens this rook, which is cool. It threatens that pawn as well. So rook goes there, which is good. It's not excellent. Okay, but we move the bishop right there, which is excellent. The best move would have been to check. Wow. That's kind of surprising. There was an opportunity for check and it didn't take it. That's super weird. Okay. Best move, and this is an excellent move. I wonder if the best move is still. No, it's not. What the? Okay. Oh, so it's. Yeah. That makes sense that it's a much better move. So now it'd actually be kind of interesting to go through our review and like compare them to see if when we said, oh, I bet it's this, like if we actually picked better moves at any
Maybe.
time, like ever, you know,
Yeah.
that'd be interesting. Okay. So, because like that's part of what I'm hoping to do here is I'm trying to reverse engineer the algorithm just to see. It's like, okay, so what evidence can we find? So that was best move. It's saying on here we played as a 2300 and Lee played like a 1900. But I'll need to put that into the other account and analyze because I found that it'll rate yourself better than another person's account will with just the moves. So they stroke your ego a little bit.
That's interesting.
I think so too, right? Okay, so Lee does this, which is an inaccuracy. She says that is much better. That's quite blatantly better.
Yeah.
Okay, far out. And then we do best move, moving knight from here, which I can barely see, um, to right there, which threatens that. It's got backup. I don't know, whatever. Next. Okay, so that's an excellent move. That's the best move, is taking. And then that's the best move it takes. And that's the best move it takes. That's the best move. Best move. Best move. Best move. Best move. Best move. Best. Best. Okay, so this is interesting. Best move. I want to see what's better than this. Okay, so that's best. Okay, so I want to see if she moves back there in a second. So that's best move. That's excellent. Okay, no, hang on. What was the best move here? Huh. Okay. Threaten a pawn. That's not much better. All right, but anyway, that's the best move. Best move. Okay, excellent move. Excellent, 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 best, excellent, best. Okay, that was an inaccuracy. That would have been a better move. Okay, so it's like bait. And also makes it a gazillion moves before that rook can wind up somewhere over here. So, okay, next. That's the best move because he's basically hosed. That's forced. That's best. Take, take, forced, mate. So, did we learn anything?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but that's one of the things about this sort of thing is you kind of have to give it its space, right? You got to give it a try and then just see what comes out. Like get some data first. and then see what happens. So that was the predict the bot game. So now I'm going to go into, I guess I can just game review from here. It looks like there was an error. So now instead I'm going to download or share. I'm going to share, okay, the PGN, and I'm going to go copy. And then over here, I'm going to go to analysis, delete, enter. Then I'm going to go paste, and I'm going to go add game, and I'm going to go game review. Okay, so this was the Cookie Mom one,
Can you
and
can you share the review part as well
yeah,
as the board?
yeah, that's oh, the review part as well. Yeah, hang on. So just to be clear though, we were playing as white and we played with a 75% accuracy. Um, yeah, hang on a second. So let me go over here. So we had a 75% accuracy, and then I'm going to go right there, and I'm going to go filters, and then from the right, let's delete that. Okay, is that enough of it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
coming
it
in
looks like it.
blurry though. I don't know.
Yeah, I can make it bigger. Just give me a second. Okay, so this is a skinny, and then I guess I can move myself over like this. Okay, so now everybody can see my ear on my camera, so that's important. All right, so this is our game of Beat the Bot this time and the analysis. So it says that this was a book move, big surprise, book move, book move, book move. Okay. So that's Sicilian defense. Oh, sorry. So right, yeah. So then the Cookie Mom did this, which is a mistake, and the best move would have been bring out that night. Okay. So next up, okay. So that's check, and then we block, which was best move. I remember
Yeah.
this was our actual idea. So we did best move right there. Okay, that was a good move that Cookie Mama did. This was an inaccuracy. It thinks we should have done that, which does look pretty strong. Because if he tries this crap, then you can just en passant, and then you get kind of like a two for deal here, just blowing up his pawn structure. But anyway, so we did that, and he did that, which is the best move. We did that, which was a mistake. It was an oopsie daisy because this is a much better move, apparently. But that's not what happened. And then Cookie Momo did the D7. Okay. And then we did this, which is an inaccuracy. We should have done that still. So that's interesting. And then she does this, which is a blunder. That was a great big boo boo. And we did that, which was a great move. Got the exclamation point. So it thought that was really clever. Okay, so next up, then she does that, which does nothing, which is why it's an inaccuracy. And then we did that, which is the best move. This was your idea, wasn't it? Pretty sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it was. Okay, so all right, so that's excellent. We take best move. Then he brings the knight out, also best move. Or Cookie Mama, I should say. That's an excellent move, putting her in check right there. And this is the best move, moving the king out of the way. Okay, so then we, right, yeah, that was to threaten right here. So they called that excellent, very kind of them. And right here, that's the best move, moving that bishop out there. Huh. Okay, it says that's excellent, and that's the best move. And we did that because it's covered. They said it's a mistake. We should have done that. And that would have kept our 4.9 pawn advantage. So because
Because we had a hanging pawn.
um
The
Did
pawn
we?
on e4.
Oh, right. Yeah, this protects from the knight attack, right? So okay, but then she takes off, which is a miss. And then we did that and put him in check. Okay, and then he moves away, which is excellent. Then we do the best move. That was the best. Next, queen comes out, and you're like, yeah, so I'm gonna do this. Uh, yeah, I do recall that was one of yours. Okay, and then what was that? Okay, she moves there. We do this best move, revealing the attack on the queen. Oh yeah, best move gets out of trouble. Next up, excellent move. Excellent. Okay, best
Why didn't we take that one? That pawn?
because the queen would have killed it
Oh, okay.
with
Yeah.
no backup. There you go.
Yeah, I
Next
see
up.
it now.
So excellent, best move. We en passant, which is an excellent move. Then it brings that out. It thinks that's excellent too. Best move. Queen comes out to party. We do best move, saying screw your queen. And this does excellent move to get out of the way. And we do best move. And he does best move back. We do best move of moving it up one with the intention of bringing that over there, if I recall.
Yeah, I'm bringing it behind the queen.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Right to there. That's, yeah, that was the plan. Okay. So he moves the knight, which is excellent. And it
But that
didn't
was a
like that. It's a mistake. And it says that was our move with a 7.7 advantage. So, well, doing that is kind of cool. But like,
but that leaves a bishop hanging.
well, but that's the idea is to get him off of there. So if it comes over here, he can go kabam. And
Yeah.
then he's in much bigger trouble. But next. Okay, he does that. Best move. We did that, which is a mistake. That's much better because for reasons. Next. So, but she does this, which is a blunder. It's a big fat. That's a blunder, but it's got the knight as backup. Weird. Okay, that's a blunder. And
That's
we did the
because
great.
we got the queen, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Because we got it for free. Because we found the great move, putting him in check and then taking the queen, which was best move. And then that was best move. And then that was an excellent move. And then that was an excellent move. That was the best move. The best move of all the moves. Kablamo. Now that was some stuff. That was cool. But it didn't give the rating on that. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get this exact thing. Okay, that one. Copy. And then I'm going to stop that on this. You are going to go away. Okay, and then I'm going to move myself back over here. Okay, and then where are you here? Here it is. Okay. Then I look at this. Then I go to analysis. All right. And I go paste. And I go add the game. I'm not logged in. Paste. Add game. Review. Okay. Next up, I can go like this. And I can go like that. And then is it this? Ugh. Okay. Yeah. Here's another one. So on this one, though, it actually shows that we played at a 1050 rating and the bot played at a 750 rating.
And it was supposed to be an 800 level. bot?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like an 800 level bot. So
Huh.
it still says we got two great moves. So it says that was a great move and that was a great move. And as far as perfect moves, well, not perfect, best moves. So it says right here, yeah. So 12 best moves, 5 excellence, 3 book. Yeah, with 75% accuracy. So is that some interesting stuff or what?
Yep.
So that's some reverse engineering of a bot, a chess bot, the chess.com bot. Anyway, that's what we got. So see ya. Cool. So this is her most okay. So we are now doing predict the GM. It's got much calmer music. All right. So let's see here. So there were wow. It's a lot of moves in this one. She has a 78.2% accuracy. All right. So predicting the GMs. She is playing as black. Are you cool with black being on the top side of the screen? Or you need it flipped?
No, that's fine. Who are
Okay.
we playing?
This is against Nikola Zivic. I don't know what it is. But anyway, so they start with an E4. So I think she's going to.
Mirror it.
Let's see. Nope.
Oh,
I don't know what that's all about. And then this one does this. So is she going to do D5? Or will she do maybe one of these? I guess it's not so good because then they could do that and threaten the knight. I don't know. Let's find out next. It's that which it says is an inaccuracy. It says the best move would have been to do this. So now we know. But anyway, next up. Okay, so out comes the
do we
knight.
know if she won this game or lost it?
Yes, we do know. Oh no, it was a draw.
Okay.
So, oh well. Actually, it hit me. I don't think she's a GM. I think she's a W something or other. I don't know, whatever. But she still played like a 1900, and it says that her opening was really bad, but her end game was bang on. Yeah, what's she gonna do? So is she going to do that? Is she going to? Well, her knights are all jammed up. I don't imagine she's gonna do that because she'd have no backup. I don't know. Let's find out. She did that, which was the best move. Take. So will she take like that?
Or will she take like the other one
Yeah, I think she'll take with the C pawn. And the
with the
answer is
bishop side?
it was the C pawn. Okay, cool. And so next, okay, pushes, which is an inaccuracy. So now she's gonna punish them by doing that. That's what I think. Any guesses?
No idea. I don't know her play style.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know it either. I haven't watched much of the games. So instead, she puts pressure on this pawn right here. I don't know. Well, she can't do that because of this knight, so she can't try and hit it that way. Maybe she might try and double up and go that way or something, but I don't know what she's up to. So next move was whites. Okay, that was the best move. So now she can put in check that way or put in check that way. This would do it next, but yeah, I don't know. Guesses?
Probably move the bishop if I had to guess.
Okay, let's
The
see.
check.
She
But
did, but it was out of the way instead. Okay, so now she's not going to threaten that knight because that would be bad. Um,
why would it be bad?
because you won't end up taking because that pawn is covering it already.
No, but it pins the knight to the king, so
That's true. So
white can't move it.
might. I don't know. Let's find out. Move the knight. Oh, I didn't expect that. So white defends this pawn right there with this bishop.
Well, what is a question mark exclamation point
Okay, that's an
symbol?
inaccuracy. So that means the computer says it's not a great move. So, okay, but now I think she's gonna do this so that she can castle.
You not move it to
So here
F6?
we'll
Oh,
die.
yeah,
Yeah,
the pawn.
yeah. This one is just not good. I think. Well, it's kind of neat because she could reroute and then threaten this bishop, and I don't know what'd she do. She did that, followed by
No,
that.
what does a star mean?
Star is the best move, so the computer figured out that's the best possible move.
What's the thumbs up?
Thumbs up means it was good or excellent, but
And
not the
the
best move.
book is textbook move.
Yeah, it's a textbook opening. Yeah. So next up, I think so. So now she can't move that there anymore because this bishop can take. It's interesting bait, but I don't think that there's a good counterplay. That might not be bad because that's threatening this bishop, and it's taking up a lot of space. I don't know. No guesses.
Castle, maybe?
Castle
Nope.
did it anyway, and then White castled. So is she gonna go, as they say, Wakanda forever and take this bishop?
Maybe.
So I don't know. What does she do? She does that.
What does
So
a question mark mean?
that's a mistake. So that's worse than an inaccuracy.
So which one's the blunder? What sign is that?
Blunder is two question marks in red.
And
Okay.
then two exclamation are brilliant.
Yeah.
So what's
And
the difference in brilliant and best move?
okay, so brilliant has to be hard to find. So if it goes through the chess.com database for that move, and it's super duper rare in that situation, and it's really a game changer, then it's brilliant. So, but yeah, d7 is a mistake. It says, and white goes like that. That's a miss. This missed a move that would have produced a winning advantage. The best move would have been to take that knight, is apparently, but that's not what happened. And so she blunders. That's a blunder. It leads to losing a pawn. It says she should have taken that pawn. Wow. And I guess it's because it's covered there and there. Those are the best moves. But anyway, so we didn't guess that blunder. She's now behind by 2.8 pawns, it says. So next up, this queen does that, which is a miss, and that completely removes white's advantage. And so next up, this is now especially, oh no, it's covered by even more because like covered by that and that. So even if that comes in next to threaten the queen, is not going to happen. So what's she going to do? I don't know. Maybe she'll castle.
I don't know.
Let's see.
It's
She keeps on moving. And that was a miss. This loses a pawn, it says. It says it would have been better to do that. So there you go. But she didn't do that, and this rook now gets moved over there. Wow, weird game. But these are short games. You can see that this is a 3-minute game. She's only used like 18 seconds. So what do we got here? So next, bro, this is not.
always still attacking that pawn.
Say that one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, that's the best move. That's the best move. So
You
now,
take
I,
it with the bishop.
yeah, I think take with the bishop's probably the best move. But she took with the knight to threaten the queen, and then that got taken. So now this has got to be the next move. It's got to be the next move. What you got? Yay, best move. Okay, next.
You get a
That's
free pawn
free pawn.
with the bishop.
Oh, that one right there. Yeah, that's neat. Let's see if she found it. She did, and it was the best move. Good call. All right, white ends up doing that. It's covered by that. Now, wow. I think that's the only safe spot other than all the way back here. Yeah, because that just opens up for check. Yikes.
You don't think she'd threaten the queen, do you?
Uh,
For a queen trade?
with like that.
C8. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's no good. It might be. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, she went
Um,
there.
check, check.
It's good because it threatens to win a knight and it's check. Cool move. Okay, that's the best move. So now she's gonna probably do that so that if for that trade right there. That's what I
Yeah.
think. Okay, what's going on? Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Nom nom.
Take its bishop.
Yeah, so now I think it'll be that. It is, and that's a great move. It's the only good move, it says. She takes, or Nicola takes. So next move,
Take
um,
the pawn down there. The
uh,
sweet pawn.
this
No,
pawn.
no, the B2
Oh,
pawn.
this one. Yeah, that's a neat move. What do we got? No, castle.
Castle.
Okay, that was a good move. It says so. Yeah, you still have that option. So we're betting on that, I guess. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, but now it has cover from this rook. So it runs away, and she's going to. This ends in a tie. Okay, we need to hurry this up because it's a lot faster than this. I don't know. Let's see what she does. She took the pawn, which is the best move, and then that goes over there. So next up, what's the plan?
She's gonna try and mate, or white's gonna try and mate with that pawn on H7.
Like that, yeah. So I guess she has to do something about that first. Whoops, which is probably just that.
See.
Or that. Okay. So she does that, which was the best move. Okay. So now, did that change much? Well, it means this one's going to get threatened. Oh, yeah. So she's going to try and double up and then go there. With that as backup. So is this now one of these things? I don't know. Oh, let's move the queen there. Oh, to threaten this rook and mate. It's like, yeah, sure, go ahead, set up for it. I like that move. Okay, now what's going on? See, now she can't do this anymore because it doesn't help at all.
Well, the queen can also get it. Diagonal queen, the white one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I don't know. She did that, which was the best move. Hmm, interesting. She did that, which is or he did that, which is an excellent move. And then I skipped ahead and did that. That's the best move, apparently. Oh yeah, because now it's covered by the rook. Cool. But that's an en passant. Sorry about your luck, pawn. Um,
Take the pawn with the rook by the king.
yeah, that's a good idea. Best move. Good stuff. Next up, she moves right there, which is the best move. Or he moves there, right? Maybe that to support it.
I would move that rook all the way down to F1 is what I would do.
Okay, so it does that, and then that is the play.
That's what I would try.
Yeah, that's solid. Okay, that was a big fat blunder right there. It says the best move would have been that. Huh. Okay, so now we know. Oh, great move. This forks pieces by creating simultaneous attack. So it's taken that and yeah, so she's in sheep dip. Okay, there you go. You didn't need that rook, right? I kind of skipped ahead here, but that was kind of obvious that something like that was going to happen. Okay, and now he moves. Oh, she moves. Okay, I got to stop skipping ahead. All right, so next up, this is bad. This is really bad for her. But she got out with a draw. So, wow. Maybe that. No,
Wonder if it's
that
a
doesn't help.
queen to c4.
Queen to c4. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's see. No, best move was to back off with the king. And that was a blunder. Mate in two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so if she did
one,
that
two.
too.
She missed it. All right, so there you go. So that would have been it. So what ended up happening? She did that. He did that. That was dumb. Okay. Wow. What? Wow, that was exciting. That's a draw. Huh. Wow, far
Wow.
out. So that was Predict the GM. I hope you enjoyed that. Jason and I were commercial real estate syndicators, and we are opening up a mastermind. There have been some ads here on the screen, or at least you should have seen those. And I'm happy to talk to you guys about that mastermind if you're ready and you want to make that happen. But it's right now. It is May 2023, and that's why we're discussing it. Jason, did you have anything else to say about chess before we give everybody the rest of their day back?
Predicting what people are gonna do is very difficult
Yeah,
because it's not what I would have done. But
right, yeah, and it's pretty crazy. And like I often find the computers are easier to predict than people, but crazy game. Anyway,
yep.
thanks for watching, everybody.
See ya.
And we're back. This is part two of Beat the Bot with Jason Williams. We're going against Mama Cookies because Mother's Day was yesterday. We still have arrows here about saying that we don't want to threaten this queen. Uh, Actually, I guess we got to do this again. There we go. Beat the bot. And I know that you can't see anything when I do that. Probably can't hear
Beat,
anything either if you're
beat the
watching.
bot part two. No, I can't hear anything. I trust the system and trust that there's a.
That's exactly it. Yeah, that was one of my nicknames in high school. So, right. So, what are we going to do here against Mama Cookies? This is an option as well, but it doesn't. Like that's basically good. No, I can't even go for that. So, eh, eh, let's
I
see
mean, if we
here.
do that, it'll just move the pawn up.
If I do this,
That
um,
might be a good one. Move
yeah,
that pawn up.
it will. So it will make it possible to do a revealed check when this gets moved. If that queen moves there, um, that's the only disadvantage I see to that. Or maybe we should just use that as bait.
Yeah.
Um, that also gives this knight somewhere to go other than here because this isn't helping anybody.
It lets the queen out on that side as well.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Cool.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
So
So this knight is not covered right now.
correct.
Um, we could do that. Um, yeah, because like if we end up taking here, she's just gonna take that knight.
We move the queen to C1, protect the knight.
Yeah, that would work. I think it's a little bit more fun too.
Okay.
So move the queen.
Yeah. Up, sound's messing up again.
Yeah, I saw that too. It didn't work. Yeah, it's back now, right? Check 1 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I
All
hear
right.
you.
Seems quiet though, right?
Yeah, but are you in your chair?
Yep. What the?
Let's see.
Oh, it unplugged the video for some reason. That's crazy.
There we go.
Yeah, I shut. Yeah, I didn't even leave my chair. That's so weird. Okay, far out. And then audio levels. I seem really quiet, right?
Yeah.
Well, that should fix that. Okay, so that's now fixed. Ugh, we still have to beat mom with cookies here. We
Yeah.
don't have to
So
use cookies to beat mom, but whatever. All right,
I
so
say take let's see, three pawn to take D4. That opens up attack on the queen
yeah,
with the bishop.
yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, I like that. Let's do it. Okay, so now she moved there. That's still covered. That's still a nothing burger. So we could push, we could take, has no backup. I
We
think,
take it
yeah,
takes.
yeah. So I think it's better. I think it's better to do push like that.
Okay.
But is that it's not even a particularly strong move. Like it doesn't threaten anything. Um, how can I get at him? So, like, do we start to mobilize the knight to try and? Well, so if it goes there, it can either go here or it can go here. And oh, but then it can go there and that's fork. So that's nice actually. So maybe it is that so we can go here and then here.
Yeah.
I know that's a
It'll
lot of
just
things in between, but
yeah, and that end spot can be taken by the knight. But I mean, it's got
oh right, yeah.
two back two backups. Got a pawn and a bishop right there.
Yeah.
So it'll just be trading knights. So I think we still need to mobilize the knight.
Okay, or do you want to trade? Because it's well, I guess it's move the knight first though, right?
I think so.
All right, let's see what happens. What does it do? Okay, so that's not covered, so I can't
It
do
is
that.
covered. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I can go there like we planned.
Okay.
So do it. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. That was its plan. Okay. Oh, I can en
And
passant, but that's not. Oh, yeah, it is covered. Those are both covered. Yeah, I should en passant.
yep.
Take that, sucker. Uh.
So we can put it in check, fork it, and swap knights.
Oh, you. Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a fork. Oh, yeah. No, no, no. Yeah, so we need to do something about this knight first, right? Like that.
Um.
Lose it and then fork.
Yeah. Let's try that.
Okay. Sure.
Up.
Oops.
We expose the knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Okay. So now that, because he can't
Yeah.
take it, and then oh, but yeah, he'll just move this right there, which is covered right there as well. Sugar.
What
So
about moving the pawn up to threaten the knight queen right there? Get
uh
that get that pawn out of the way.
so I don't think you're talking about this one, are you?
Yeah, hold on.
Actually, it is. Yeah. That does take. Then I could take, but then she takes, and then there. Yeah. No, it's not very good. Um, if you take here, yeah. So I was saying that I'd just move right there. We.
Up, sound happened again.
Okay, you can hear me again now. It shows that I got sound. We don't. You should be able to hear me. You can hear me again.
I can hear you now.
Yeah. So I think this is our move
Okay.
because
Yeah,
it's covered.
with a rook. Yeah.
Yeah. You're getting cookie crumbs everywhere. Okay, so now no. Um if I sack that, that'll go there. Then I can go no because of that. Man, this is all kind of trash. Um like fancy looking trash.
So
That's not covered. No, because of the bishop. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
we'll get our other rook out.
I mean, like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't have any cover once it takes there.
Or what about moving the queen up one and then sliding the rook behind it? Back over.
Maybe over here, even.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So I did that. Hmm.
So you can slide in behind the queen
Oh,
and
either one. Yeah.
because if you take that knight, your queen's exposed.
Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, there's nothing there. No. Well, yeah. So if the bishop goes there and he takes, then I can
But
take.
if the bishop goes there, he'll take your queen.
That's true. So that's why you're saying back him up with the rook on the first
Yeah.
move.
That way your bishop can move around.
Yeah, all right. Let's just see what it does then. Shit.
Now you can put it in check
Yeah,
and take his rook. Lose a bishop also.
we won't. Oh, but I could just do that, and that puts him in check.
Yeah. Try that one.
Okay.
He'll still
No.
take you with a knight. Move the pawn up to threaten the queen. You think it'll take the queen? Got two bishops. We have the same material, right?
Yeah. I got more pawns.
So would it be worth
Yeah,
trading
it's both
queens?
knights. I only have one.
Okay.
We're probably kind of stuck. So hang on. Check. Take.
Take his queen.
Just
That's
take
the
it.
play.
You think that's
Trade your bishop. Trade your bishop for the queen.
how?
You put the bishop in check at the knight.
Yeah.
You got his queen.
Yeah, that's right. And now I take it. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now we're coming up to the end game. He'll
No,
take it with the bishop.
that's also with the bishop. Just take that pawn. Say screw him. It's a free
Yeah.
pawn.
Yep.
I'll take that free pawn. All right. So now that seems
Oh,
strong
okay.
because then I can go Capemo. Sure.
Yeah.
Now I can do it.
Go Cabamo.
Kabamo! That might be mate on the next move, isn't it? So it can move here, and that's it, isn't
No,
it?
no. Follow. Yeah, or you follow the diagonal with your queen to A7.
Yeah, that's over too. Yeah, that's fancier, isn't it? We beat the bot. Beat the bot. There you go. Humans win once more. So that's all we got. We gotta go.
All right. See
Thank
ya.
you. All right, bye, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye.